Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Will from WC Review. I hope that you are all doing good on this Monday. Hey, we finally made it through Monday. The rest of the week is a fucking breeze. Once you make it through Monday, it's all downhill, baby. But hey, when I was younger and I was in school, and I'd come home, my dad would say things like, "Boy, I love learning," and I'd always say, "What are you talking about?" And the point I'm getting to is one of the things I have such passion about knives is learning from all of you guys, from Satu Dave, from Steve Scotch and things. I know I'm probably going to leave someone out. Steve Clare, Chris Robinson, from Scabber, my man Scab. I learn little things from each person, and I try to bring it into my own style and check things out. And one of the greatest things I've done with this knife community is pass around knives. I encourage all of us, obviously with people that you trust, to pass around knives and let people share your stuff with people who, you can't go out and buy every fucking knife. But, there's many knives that I've handled that I would have otherwise bought and not been happy with. And there's knives that I handled that I went out and bought immediately because I handled it. So, Will, what the fuck are you talking about? So, Chris and I were talking, and he has this knife, and we've been passing things back and forth, and when we really like what we get, we trade it, or we work on a trade. He had a knife from a maker that I've never heard of before, Jim Burke. Now, some of you might be going, "Oh, wow, a Burke." But to me, that's, Japanese. Never heard of it. He has a Jim Burke, and it's called the Dead Man Walkin'. I saw it. We send pictures of knives back and forth. You like this? You like that? You like this? And I'm like, no, 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 no. Yes, yes, yes. And vice versa. So I saw this, and it caught my interest. And he's like, all right, I'll send it to you. What an interesting knife. What a really, first of all, this is no cheapo knife. This is $1,000 knife when it's brand new. That's not what you're going to trade me for, though, right, Chris? But another interesting thing about this knife, first of all, the workmanship on it is incredible, right? Now, you probably noticed it if you got a really good eye, but it's the first time I've ever handled one. Chisel grind, right? Check that out. It looks like a fucking blank to a knife, right? And then you look at the other side, and it's just sweet. Now, me personally, I wish both sides looked like that. However, very, very interesting. When you go to look to see if it's centered, again, the swedge is different now, right? Because it's chisel ground, but it's still sharp as fuck. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm cursing so much in this video, but it's very, very sharp. And it feels really good in the hand. It's got good weight to it, which everybody knows that I like. I haven't tried it in the pocket yet, but it's got a really unique pocket clip on it. It's just so different and cool. I do have a different I have a Dead Man Walkin' pulled up on my screen so I can give you some stats. It's 8.75 overall, about 9 ounces, runs on bearings. It's a 3.75-inch knife. What is it? PSF 27. Again, I remember it has a very unique blade steel, PSF 27. Not sure what that is, but I'm sure that it's a quality steel. Oh, look at that! Look at the pivot guard. It's just a point, and it's obviously pointy, but it pokes you if you press on it hard enough. But it's got this the brass inlay inside, which I would assume is titanium. It is. It's a bead blasted titanium frame lock handle with the zirconium inlay. That's the one I'm looking at. This looks like a brass inlay. But just, you can hear it, but it doesn't do it justice. But the action is just solid. Really, really cool. But it's called the Jim Burke Dead Man Walkin'. I'll put it in the title. But if you've never heard of it, you can just Google it, right? But you can go to Arizona Custom Knives. They pretty much have everything. But if you just put in Jim Burke, you're going to look for a while. You have to put in Dead Man Walkin'. And you'll see, this is a very nice knife, but there are like primo custom models of these. Wait till you see those. Just sick. But the one I pulled up, it's on Recon 1, looks just like this, only it's got a Zerk inlay instead of the brass. But thank you, Chris. Thank you to everybody who's taught me a little something here and there. I hope maybe, I'd like to think some of the stuff that I've said and shown has taught other people stuff. But that's what I like about our knife community. There's a lot of trust, and there's kind of a group that sticks together, and I like that too. So I wanted to, that's the other thing. Look at the, I don't know if it's zirconium or what is it? It might just be anodized, but Mokatai. I don't know if that's what that is, but the backspacer is pretty funky too. I noticed it from the inside when I looked. If you could see, yeah, you can see it a little bit. I saw some funky colors, and then I looked at it on the outside. It's just a cool knife. It's really unique. And again, my first chisel ground. But it's got a recurve, and like I said, it's really sharp. So super cool knife. Thank you, Chris. I just want to handle it and check it out for a while, and maybe we can work something out. But I do really like it, and I've never handled anything like it. So Jim Burke, Dead Man Walkin', dig it.